Here we are in the Central District, community Catholic Community Services. This is the Remembrance Plaza, which is funded by the Catholic Community Services and designed by Johnson and Sutherland. But I want to just to think about this little piece of public art that's here at the center of what used to be the black community. As you can see, we have these colors that are sort of represented here. You have the green, yellow, red, black, and these are like the African colors. Blood for, red for the blood, green for the land, yellow for the wealth, black for the skin, black pride sort of stuff. And then here we have the main piece, the centerpiece of the plaza. It is an illustration of what may look like to me. I mean, if you look at it, distressed black people. I mean, really. We have here the woman looking into the future, not certain about it, maybe worried, support, concern. Nobody here is really happy, right? Nobody's happy in this, right? Look at this. They're actually in complete mourning, as if somebody had died. You have to ask, well, what's died? What is actually gone? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's like, where do we go now? That's what he's asking. The whole installation is the story of the black communities captured by the expressions on these images. What has happened is this place lost its black population. They're all moved. They were displaced. The CD is no longer a black neighborhood. These were their homes and this was their neighborhood, but they're no longer here. Property values, gentrification, all of that, you have it. This is what that's taking place. And what's remained is a monument to what used to be here for the longest time, from the end of World War II to about the 1990s. This was a prominent black neighborhood in Seattle. And now that they're gone, well, this art is here for them. And they want to come by and see it. We have here what used to be, look here, the Seattle Public Library, Douglas Truth, which used to have the biggest collection of African American literature. It's kind of feeling stranded. I used to come to this place when I was a young writer in the city to read the books, particularly by Richard Wright. And I was really blown away. You'd come to the black community and there was this black library, but the library was actually fulfilling the needs of a black community. Maybe black people come here and have a look at what remains of them, like somebody who goes to a graveyard and sees what remains of their beloved, their lost loved one, a tombstone. All right, here I am now. Charles Tonderai Mudede has sort of left the land of the dead and is here in Columbia City to talk about art in a state of aliveness, of virility, right, and that sort of thing. We're here at the station, which is right next door to the Columbia City Station. The trains come back and forth, and people drink coffee and eat food and that sort of thing over here. And this is a lovely work of art. Just look at this. Look at how gorgeous it is. Look at its colors, right? And it represents a situation which is active. This is not a tombstone. This is actually alive. And people walk into the door and they see it. It's by Periko the Artist. Could you tell me all about this marvelous piece you have here?
Yeah, I was commissioned by the owners, Luis and Leona, and their vision for this was that they wanted something that was the women that raised America was the vision. But they also wanted something that showed like their ancestors. For example, Luis is from Mexican descendancy, and
Yes,
his
yes,
wife is
yes.
from African descendancy.
Right.
And when I started doing research, I'm like, I wanted something that represented them. You know, I'm in love with love, and I wanted it to connect with unity and community.
Yeah.
And the more I did research, the more serendipitous it all felt. For example, I use a lot of monarch butterflies in my paintings, and also I realized that there are also African monarchs. And then when you look into what the coffee belt is,
Yes.
it goes through most of Latin America and Africa.
Right.
So I just felt like the perfect thing would do is to make a Rorschach, basically. So it's like both the indigenous Mexican woman, indigenous African woman coming out. So
Yes.
it's like a Rorschach, so it's like a mirror image.
How long did it take you to finish this?
Oh, a couple of weeks. It would took me a little bit less. Funny enough, like my dad passed away while I was working on this. So
Oh.
yeah, so watching this is like, you know, it's kind of odd because my dad actually passed away around this time of the year. So it's like almost like a full year around this time when I finished this.
Do you have any other murals around town? Is this?
Yes, I mean I have some stuff in the Seattle Center, Federal Way, Tacoma. Tacoma usually is where I started, but
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I was born in Mexico and I grew up all throughout the Puget Sound.
Is there any other projects you're working on right now, or is?
Well, I'm always working on things for galleries. I'm about to do something for the city of Lakewood for one of their murals down there, and I know I have a couple of projects coming up with the city of Seattle as well.
That I just want to let you know. Whenever you're going to do art, support the artists who are here and the community that they are in, and make sure that we are not mourning, but we're celebrating.
That's correct.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.